What happens when a comedian known for his sharp political humor sits across from America's beloved talk show host, and the conversation suddenly goes off the rails? Well, you're about to find out, because Randy Rainbow just had one of the most intense on-air meltdowns in daytime television history. Before we jump into this wild exchange, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts below. This one's going to leave you speechless. Randy Rainbow sits opposite Kelly Clarkson on her bright, welcoming set. The energy starts light, with Kelly's trademark smile and Randy's theatrical charm filling the room. Kelly begins with friendly banter. "Randy, your political parodies have become such a hit, but do you ever worry about going too far?" Randy shifts slightly, smirking. "Too far? Kelly, reality has already gone too far. I just hold up a mirror to it." Kelly presses a bit. "But some say your videos can be harsh, especially toward certain politicians." The smile fades from Randy's face. "Harsh? Comedy has always been about pushing limits." "That's the whole point. Are we really doing this right now?" Kelly leans forward, tone tightening. "I just think with such a big platform, there's some responsibility. Some of your content can feel divisive." Randy's voice sharpens. "Calling out corruption isn't divisive, it's necessary. You're really going to lecture me about responsibility while your show promotes celebrity gossip and products?" The audience murmurs as tension rises. Kelly's smile stiffens. "You're misunderstanding me, Randy." "No, Kelly, I get it. You invited me here to promote my work, and now you're trying to shame me for it. Classic mainstream media move." Kelly frowns. "I'm asking fair questions my viewers might have." "Your viewers or your network executives?" There's a difference. The room goes quiet. Kelly tries to steady things. "Look, I respect your work, but isn't there value in finding common ground instead of always going for the most provocative angle?" Randy lets out a bitter laugh. "Common ground? When one side's trying to dismantle democracy, that's not balance, it's complicity." "That's extreme," Kelly replies. "Extreme? What's extreme is pretending both sides deserve equal weight. What's extreme is asking people like me to tone it down while the world burns." Kelly's composure slips. "I'm just trying to have a reasonable conversation." Reasonable? Daytime TV avoids anything real because it might upset sponsors. The audience is frozen. Kelly tries to move on. "Let's talk about your new projects." "Now you want to move on?" "Convenient. You question my integrity, and when I push back, you change the topic." "Randy, I wasn't interrogating you." "Sure. You're just following your producer's script. Grill me for being too political, it's good for ratings." Kelly exhales deeply. "You're misjudging my motives." "Am I?" "I walked into an ambush disguised as a friendly chat. You knew what my content was before booking me. The chat has completely derailed." Kelly straightens, trying to recover. "My questions come from curiosity, not criticism." "Curiosity?" Randy scoffs. "If you were curious, you'd ask about my creative process, not if I'm too mean to politicians. But you must see that with millions of followers, people will question your influence." "Influence? Let's talk about how TV normalizes authoritarianism by softening the truth for comfort." Kelly's patience frays. "We cover serious topics too." "Do you? Or do you touch them just enough to look aware without actually saying anything real?" The audience grows uncomfortable. Phones appear. "Randy, that's unfair," Kelly says. "When was your last uncomfortable conversation here, Kelly? One that didn't sound rehearsed?" "I ask tough questions when appropriate." "According to who? Your legal team or your advertisers?" "You don't know what goes on behind the scenes." "Exactly. That's the issue. The real talk happens backstage while viewers get sanitized positivity." Kelly sighs. "Randy, I respect your passion, but personal attacks don't help." "This isn't personal. It's about the system you represent." "You're saying my show is meaningless corporate fluff?" "I'm saying daytime TV avoids truth. If that fits, maybe it's worth reflecting on." The tension is thick. Producers gesture off camera. "Randy, I invited you here because you're talented, not for a lecture. And I came hoping someone in media wanted an honest talk about comedy's role in dark times." "Guess I was wrong." "You're assuming too much about me," Kelly says tightly. "Then prove me wrong. Ask me something real, like why humor is one of our last defenses against fascism." "Fascism? Isn't that too extreme a term?" Randy's eyes flash. And there it is. The word fascism shocks you more than the behavior defining it. That's the problem. I just think we should avoid inflammatory language. Inflammatory? Pretending truth is rudeness while the house burns is what's inflammatory. The audience is silent, captivated. Randy, you're being unfair. My audience cares about these issues. Caring isn't enough. Action takes courage, and courage isn't good for ratings. You're saying we're all cowards? I'm saying your industry makes real courage impossible. Kelly's face hardens. So this whole conversation is fake because it's on my show? We're performing authenticity, Kelly, not living it. I'm being genuine. Are you? Or are you being brand safe, Kelly? Kelly snaps. You're arrogant. You attack me without knowing me. Finally, honesty. Tell me what you really believe. Kelly hesitates. The world is complicated. Randy, it's not black and white. Some things are simple, Kelly. Lies, cruelty, injustice. They're not complicated. But that kind of all-or-nothing thinking divides us. You think calling out evil causes division? No, pretending it's a valid opinion does. We need to bring people together, Kelly says. You can't unite with those who want to erase others' rights. That's the mindset that prevents healing, Kelly argues. No, false balance does that. Treating hate and love like equal stances is the real problem. The room is dead silent. I'm not promoting moral relativism, Kelly insists. I'm promoting decency. Decency means standing up to bullies, not trying to understand them. Kelly's calm is gone. You're twisting my words. I'm pointing out that you care more about politeness than protection. That's not true. Then what are you saying? That my comedy should be softer so no one feels uncomfortable? I'm saying your approach might not help as much as you think. My work reaches millions, helps them cope through chaos. What's your show done? Keep everyone comfortable? I bring joy to people, Kelly says firmly. Joy's great, but not when it replaces truth. Kelly stands. You're being disrespectful. Randy stands too, and you're proving my point. The tension fills the air as both face off. You don't know what I believe, Kelly says heatedly. I know what you've shown me. You're asking me to apologize for caring too much. I never asked that. I just think there are other ways to create change. Change starts with honesty, not comfort, Randy fires back. You think mocking people leads to progress? I think accountability matters more than feelings. Kelly shakes her head. You act like your truth is the only one. When it's about human rights, yes. There's only one truth. Everything's opinion, Kelly argues. Not everything. Facts exist. Gravity exists. So does wrongdoing. It's how we respond that counts. And I respond with urgency, not denial. Nobody's denying reality, Kelly says. But yelling doesn't fix it. I'm not yelling. I'm using satire to wake people up. It's divisive and pushes others away. Good. Some don't deserve an invitation. That's dangerous thinking. You know what's dangerous? Giving platforms to hate. And stirring division isn't? The solution isn't politeness, it's truth. You're twisting my message, Kelly insists. No, I'm hearing it clearly. You think my comedy is the problem, not what it exposes. I never said that. Then stop tone policing me. Kelly's voice cracks. You don't know my values. I know what airs on your show, and that's enough. That's unfair. Randy gathers his things. What's unfair is comedians doing journalists' jobs because no one else will. Randy, don't go. We can fix this. No, Kelly. We can't build anything when we don't share a foundation of truth. We can if we listen. I've listened. You think I'm too angry, too divisive. Message received. That's not what I meant, Kelly pleads. Then what do you believe? Honestly? Kelly pauses, struggling. I think we need to heal our divisions. Randy shakes his head. That's not an answer. That's a slogan. He walks off as cameras roll, leaving Kelly frozen in disbelief. The audience sits in stunned silence as Randy exits, marking one of the most shocking walk-offs in daytime television history. What do you think? Was Randy right to challenge Kelly, or did he cross the line? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more.